All right, top of the morning to you guys. Hello, hello. Good morning. 10:30 a.m. on the dot. Excited to get into some trading, guys. Make some money. Um, yeah, just make some trades, the usual. So let me go ahead, share my screen. Ready for your questions. Ready for some trades. I am still a little bit sick and my voice sounds different, so excuse me for that. All right, so we can see my screen. Okay. The market is pretty flat today. S&P, the Nasdaq. The Russell is doing pretty good. Crude oil fell a lot. I went to my university yesterday and I saw a guy who just trades crude oil. He does really, really well, but he won't share any of his secrets with me. So yeah, he just says he's doing really well. He always says, anyway, I won't get into it unless we have time at the end and you want to know the crazy funny stuff that he says. It's hilarious. But okay. So I'm doing pretty much the same as the market today. You know, guys, we're doing really well. The only thing I can complain about is I did buy call options, and I always say don't buy call options, but I did it with my risky capital, and it's not going so well on Baba. So that is what it is. And just moments ago, I actually rolled Baba. I have to post this trade. I just did this before this call. I rolled it from 88 to 85. So where's the history on that? Hello. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna post this trade. So I rolled it down. It's because my call options are losing money, so I decided that I'm gonna roll down. Okay, so that's the first thing. So I ended up buying these, all right. And then I ended up selling this. Okay, so I'm gonna just write I ended up just rolling Baba. Okay, buy Baba that and sell Baba that. All right, and I ended up collecting a small credit of 47. Yeah, 47 each, and I did what? I did 10. Collected each. Okay. Oh, let me write in. I sold 10. I rolled 10 contracts. You know what? I should preserve my voice and do more and talk less. But that's the only thing that I really see that we can adjust. Everything else looks pretty good. Neo. Exactly 750. So that's a good thing I didn't add to this position more, but I'm excited to potentially take shares. So nothing wrong with that. This is good. This is looking a little bit rough. Let's take a look at SPY. Aren't you guys happy that I know yesterday was a red day? Aren't you happy I'm not super aggressive and not doing crazy things? Isn't it way better just to make steady income rather than all the risky stuff that most people want to do? This is going very well. Yeah. Okay. So Coinbase going well. Netflix is good. Everything is really good. I don't have a whole lot of capital to trade, so maybe we do a little bit more Q&A today. I have a lot of positions open. You can see, some of them are mixed, a little bit down, but overall, I mean, the portfolio is doing very well. I'm doing very similar to the S&P 500, but my goal is to beat it by return and then get a little bit lower risk. Look at your questions. Apple has earnings, but I don't have anything to do on Apple. I'm just going to wait for it to report, essentially. I mean, we could bet on it doing something, but I'd rather not. I don't know. What we can do is we can take a deeper look into Apple. What the heck? Did I stop paying for my membership or something? Oh, 1 second. I think I should be able to sign in. I know I paid for this. Okay, sorry. What I want to look at is predicted price. Wait, so we're looking at 169, which is right where Apple's at. Hence why, yeah, this is what I kind of thought. I don't really like it a lot at this level. Can go higher, but it's very fairly priced. It is not priced for any upside, and it's not really priced for downside either. So exactly. So it says sell a covered call at 170 because it's very fairly priced. Let's go to the earnings tab. It does have a high chance of earnings, but guys, what I want to point out is a high chance of earnings beat doesn't always mean the stock will go up. It usually does, but not always. We're looking at probably around a 4% move, guys. So we could probably go as high as 175 or as low as 165. $5 one way or the other. I hope I can make it through today's coaching call. So yeah, anyways, as you can see, call credit spreads are being recommended and then some potential downside. You know, we really don't know which direction it'll go. But considering that the chance to beat is pretty high, it's interesting because sometimes it can have a high chance of beat, but if it doesn't beat enough, then it's still going to fall. I like to look at Robinhood, this thing. So you see it meets, beats, misses. So we may actually, it could be possible to get a miss or about even, but I don't know. I don't really, I guess an Iron Condor could work out here since it's fairly priced. Okay, we can take a look at Iron Condor. I'm also going to use, oh, actually, I'm really curious what's going on with Starbucks. I just see it's trending. If it's down, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, guys. I'm not surprised. I said it. I'm not surprised. I knew it is. It's just a little too high for me. Oh, I knew it. It's way too high. I knew it because if you look at the 1 year, it just doesn't make sense. This thing went from 84 to over 100. It's not a fast growing company. It's 36 PE ratio. Too expensive. That's good. It should be falling. I think it's an okay buy at 100, aka sell $100 put if you have money. It's $10,000. So some of you guys can sell a put, but for the small portfolios, you just have to wait on Starbucks. Okay, what were we looking at? We were looking at Apple. We're gonna use Bollinger Bands, guys. You know what? I'm gonna do our session standing. I feel like sitting makes me more congested or something, so I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna quickly blow my nose. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's actually towards the top of its Bollinger Band, which is what I'm saying with Apple. I don't think it can go up much. And if it ends up falling a little bit, it might fall down to its middle of the Bollinger Band at 165. So what we can do is we may be able to open up an Iron Condor. I don't usually do a 2-day Iron Condor, but let's see if I can open up a really safe short-term one. This is less profitable if you're not using Robinhood because there's fees. But yeah. So yeah, I said under 165 is good, and I'm doing 160 right now, so that's clearly very good. And then again, yeah, I just don't think it's gonna rise a lot. They didn't have a product reveal or anything. I didn't buy an iPhone. Joking. 175, I think, will be good. If we expand this option, 27 delta is it's a quarter, so it's good. The chances are in our favor. Let me just check out the total return here. Okay. It's a very good return. It is almost 50%, almost 50. It's like 45-ish%. So it's very good. It's very good. All right, let's do it. Why not? There's no way to know if this will for sure work out, but I think it'll be a decent position. So I will do 8 contracts here. I'll go for 8. Nice $1,300 in risk. So it's not too much. I'll go 0.76. I'll hopefully get filled for more, but we'll see. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, now I have the painful process of manually documenting this trade. All right, so, and I'm going to answer some questions. So bear with me as I manually document, which is the least favorite part of anything that I ever do is documenting. As I go through this, like that's what doctors have to do nowadays. Doctors are my best friend's last year student in med school, and it just sucks because doctors keep having to do more and more paperwork. So they're like their life is getting worse and worse because there's so much paperwork. I'm not complaining. I love this and I'm very happy that I get to help people. And if I have to document a bit, I mean, it is what it is. This is what I did at Goldman Sachs. So just a whole bunch of grunt work. It was like, it was basically like this, like a lot of dirty work. It's like documenting things, making things look nice, making sure there's no like fires, like, operational fires. Inspiration. So we ended up collecting, we collected 76. Okay, that's good. All right, so let me pause now and see what questions we got. All right. Is it a good time to get into NVIDIA? Thinking a PCS. It's funny because I'm actually making a video on NVIDIA. I just started this channel. Let me go to it. I mean, you can look at my analysis. I'm actually posting another videos, NVIDIA soon. I'm not going to waste too much time. I just want to show you. Well, that's an interesting thumbnail. Yeah, it's called Wall Street Wealth, and I'll just show you the video that I just made on NVIDIA. I'll just tell you a little bit about NVIDIA. You don't have to watch this video, only if you want to. So for NVIDIA, I basically think that they are a really good investment. Despite them being super expensive, they're kind of like Tesla. It doesn't have to make sense on the valuation side, because if the AI is like taking over at the moment, which is a big trend, I think that it could make a lot of sense to ride a short-term, rise in the stock. The stock is priced at perfection. Like the price to earnings is 160. Yeah, 160, which is insanely high. And the price to sales is like, I think it's 40. It's 40. So, but I think GPT-4 and ChatGPT is gonna crush it. If you guys don't know what like ChatGPT is, I use it from time to time. Like literally I can ask it anything. Like, yeah, like I have some hair loss. I can, anyways, like you could say like, I'm just trying to think of an example that's relevant to you guys. And if you ask it financial questions, it doesn't answer. So I can't be like, what stock to buy? I can say what stock to buy. So it won't tell you because it's like an AI that's like, and it's really slow this morning. But anyways, this is AI. ChatGPT is like AI, and I think it's going to be really, really big for our future. Like it's taking over, and I think NVIDIA has a lot to do with that. So NVIDIA is a good stock, I think, to invest in. That's what I'm trying to get at. Well, I don't have a lot to trade, so I guess you guys won't mind if I give you long explanations. So yes, NVIDIA is a good company. I would put 10% in there. Iron Condor on Microsoft, 320, 322, and then 290, 287. I think that's fine. I think you wrote 287.2 instead of 287.5. It's not easy typing out everything manually, is it? So you meant 287.5. I think that's fine. Henry Apple has earnings, so we went over it. Palantir earnings Monday. That's fine. Palantir earnings are fine. I'm gonna hold Palantir into earnings, no worries. It's not like we have a huge position, we just have a small position. And I have no concern. I don't have any concern. I mean, worst that happens is it falls down to 650 and I'll be okay to buy it. So yeah, we have the 7 put. So if you guys don't have the 7 put, I'll just remind you that this is still a good trade. Is it still going for about that? Oh, it's going for more. So it's going for 23. So that's really good. I'll just write here like 5 contracts. Nothing on Panthers and still 2 airlines. This is still a good put to sell despite earnings on Monday. Okay. Let's go to the next question. PCS and AMD. I don't like AMD as much as NVIDIA, but an AMD at 76. Take a look. Yeah, yeah. You're right. So 76 support is really good at it. I mean, the past 2 months it hasn't been to that level. So yes, I think it's pretty good. At 76, you can sell puts or a little bit of put credit spreads. Don't overdo it. Maybe 3 to 5% of your portfolio at most. Starbucks is down in spite of a great quarter. Exactly. It happens all the time. Would it be a good place to start the wheel? I think so at 100, at $100. Yeah. Wondering about covered calls on Google and Oatly. Well, Oatly, I'm a really big fan of Oatly, guys. I'm a huge fan. Very, very big fan of Oatly. Getting my tissue ready in case I sneeze. Philly's kind of cold and caught me off guard. Oatly is I don't know, guys. I really am a big fan of this company, but I did actually see some competitor yesterday. New oat milk. Oh, excuse me. Oat milk company. New. I literally saw yesterday. I was driving, so I didn't want to read. But there was a new oat milk company that just came out. And that's my only concern. I have no concern on oat milk as an opportunity. I'm only concerned about the competition. Let's take a look at this real fast. So I just want to see if I can find the company. But there is competition. But Oatly has a really strong standing in the market. They also have yogurt. I did not buy any Oatly being in the States. I didn't actually drink oat milk at the moment because I'm sick. So I don't want anything cold. But anyways, I guess long story short, sorry if I'm more talkative today, giving you more like thoughts, but basically I have $2 put to $3 covered call, which now isn't going for anything. So I think, yeah, so check this out. This is what you can't do the $3 call, guys. You just can't. I think you have to go for an in the money. Let's go to June. Oh, there's a 2.5. You're more than good. You can sell the 2.5. It's not going for an awful lot, but you can sell the 2.5. Which it's still a 5% return. It's good. You can also do the 2, guys. This would be a really good play as well. $2 covered call, 233. $2 covered call, 233. So this would bake in about 15 cents, which is like 7%. So it's roughly a 7% return in 44 days. So it's about 4% a month, which is pretty much in line with what I'm trying to make. So Oatly's good. I gotta make tea after this call. If your recent Shake Shack Iron Condor is still a good time to get into, I think so. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, still good. Still good. I would still do it. I would still do it. How do you assess good companies to do the wheel strategy for small accounts? Most stocks that are under 2030 don't seem to be great companies. You're absolutely right. Most companies are not good under 2030. And it is limiting. That limits you, of course. There's not a whole lot you can do besides go for the higher quality, which is JetBlue, NEO, American Airlines. HIMS was very good for a long time. Oatly. There's Kraft Heinz, which is pretty good. It's pretty cheap. Let's take a look at Kraft Heinz. All right, so Kraft Heinz has gone up a good amount. I made money on the stock, and I'm actually losing money. Well, I'm not losing money. I'm just gonna have to get rid of the stock. But I did a $40 cover call, and check it out. What I'm gonna do now, guys. So I'm gonna run something called covered strangle. It's a really good position. I'll explain to you what I'm gonna do. So I'm making money on Kraft Heinz, but it's already up and I can't make any more money because I'm going to be sold off, right? I'm going to be sold off at 40. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell a put option now. Let's see. Let's sell a put option for June. Oh, it's not much though. It's not even, it's like a little over 1% for a month. So yeah, what can I say? This is a low volatility, low implied volatility company. That's good for double dividends and good for bigger portfolios, but it's not so attractive for smaller ones. So I don't see a point of doing this. This is a very small return. Yeah. Look at that, guys. You got another YouTube video. The editor finished. That'll be a good video. So yeah, what can I say? Kraft Heinz doesn't have much money. I can go for a super short term. Let's see what happens June 2nd. Oh, wow. What the heck? Why is it so high? I have a feeling that Kraft Heinz has a dividend, announces a dividend or something. No, it doesn't make any sense. I think it has earnings then. Must have earnings. Oh, they just reported. I don't know, but Kraft Heinz, if you have a 2-day premium on the 40, no, okay, I was looking at the wrong day. I knew it. 33 would have been like a dream. That would have been a dream. That would have been like, whoa. I was about to do like 20 contracts. Got it. Okay, guys. So no, there's not much money on Kraft Heinz, unfortunately. I can do the 40 and a half. Nah, no, nothing, guys. Nothing on Kraft Heinz. Let's see the next question. You have Palantir for AI sector. What do you think of PanW for a cybersecurity company? I think PanW, take a look. Let's see. I really have to look into it more. I don't think I have enough of an insight now, but you're more than welcome to ask me on Discord. Hey, Henry, can you research PanW? I don't want to give you a quick opinion because I know this is a little bit more of a complicated stock. So I can't tell you anything at the moment. I would really want to take my time and read into the company more. So if you want me to look into it, I'm more than happy to. Just let me know. I don't want to give you an opinion just yet because it has gone up a lot. It has a double peak. So from the technicals, it looks like it's going down. So if I had to say, it'd be like 55% bearish, 45% bullish. So I'm happy to go into it. Just ask me. I don't have a strong opinion at the moment because I didn't do enough research on it. Can you please make a video on how to assess if a company is good or not? Yeah, it's just really hard. It's pretty complicated, but I actually have a little bit about that. Not a little bit, a good amount. Go to master videos right here.
And I usually don't ever tell you guys to watch this, but it's right here, company valuation. I go really deep, really deep into the restaurant stock industry. I think this was done last year, but it's going to give you a very strong understanding. I'm going to give you a very strong understanding. So this is good. But yeah. So I bought this course a long time ago. It was like financial modeling course back in college, and it was 16 hours long. And it was so cut and dry. It was extremely boring, even for me. So financial analysis can get really boring and really hard and really long. And it doesn't necessarily make you more money, but I can go into it more. I did a little bit right here. This was actually fun. I am probably due to give you guys some more fundamental analysis understanding. So I could definitely get on that in the near future. You can make it available only on Discord if you like. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I feel like the video on margin was free gift to outsiders. Yeah. Well, I held it back. I held back margin for like years. I let you guys know, and I didn't tell YouTube for like years. Literally, I just 3 years into YouTube, I finally made a margin video. So yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'm happy to give more private videos. Honestly, I tell a lot of people right now, if you join and you see something that you want that I don't have, I will personally make it for you. So if you're like, hey, you never talked about price to sales ratio, I'm more than happy to make a video on price to sales, and I probably will do that. So if you find something, I'm going to make it for you guys first. For example, I can add to analysis, price to sales and stuff. But anyways, let me know. I'm more than happy to make these private videos for you guys. Can we do poor man's covered call on NVIDIA? You can. You can, yeah. The only thing is, poor man's covered call is a leverage strategy, and you don't necessarily want to do it on riskier stocks. And NVIDIA honestly is a little bit riskier. If you want me to show you an example, sure, I can. You don't want to overdo it, but I can show you an example. Okay, so let's go to trade NVIDIA options. You would just buy a call option that's very far in the future. Could be March, could be June. So let's go with March. You'd want to do it in the money. It's a very expensive strategy, to be honest. I don't really recommend it especially on NVIDIA. I don't really recommend it, but it would just work like this. You would buy this, which is a lot of money, 10,000. It's hard to position manage with NVIDIA. It's hard. I would just go with quick credit spreads, to be honest with you. You would just buy this and then you would sell against it. But yeah. And you would sell like a 310 or something. Or like a 320. So now you're making like a 13% return. Not bad, but I would stick to put credit spreads on NVIDIA. I'm pretty sure NVIDIA has recommendations for just to save some time for put credit spreads. So I can do Control F, NVDA. Yeah, so it's bullish. Yeah, see, OptionsFi is literally saying that you want to buy bull call spreads, which I'm not a fan of. Where's the put credit spreads? Put credit spread. Well, put credit spread would be 257. I agree with this. I like this 257, 255. So I agree with this. I would do maybe like 3 to 5 contracts. Now, OptionsFi is recommending probably. Oh, it's actually, yeah, this is good. 512 is good. Yeah, 512 is good. Yeah, this is good. Keep it small though, guys. Keep it small. Any plans for a boot camp? Not at the moment, but maybe in the future. been a long time. So I think would you guys want like a financial fundamental and financial analysis like boot camp? To be honest, part of the reason is they're really hard. Like they're so time consuming, they're boring. I haven't done it since my Wall Street days, which has been 5 years now. And I don't teach anything unless I'm freaking phenomenal at it. I'm like a B plus in financial analysis and modeling. So I would have to educate myself a lot, because whenever I teach, I want to be 100%. I'm a perfectionist. So okay. I know it'll do well. It just I literally have to, like a doctor, study and do a lot of planning, but I can do it. I would literally have to prepare for a couple of weeks. This financial planning stuff can be very hard, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't always add a lot of value. That's also why I don't love doing it. Next question is, if you're going to make the video, please make it thorough, covering PE ratio and other metrics. Oh, absolutely. Well, we talked about PE and price to sales, and those are the two most important metrics for you guys. There's a lot of them, but PE and price to sales is most important. If you're 55 bearish on a company, is that good enough to sell a call credit spread? I think so. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how, that's good thinking. Yeah. You'd want to do a call credit spread out of the money, like 12 to 14 delta. Henry, good to see you moving around, enjoying life. Will you be taking any weeks off in the summer or other times for vacation? Actually, guys, I do this because I love it. I don't really do this because I need the money or anything. So I don't take vacations because this isn't really work. I enjoy this. And other than these mandatory Monday and Wednesday calls, I have usually good flexibility. I do some research and I make videos, but I have a lot of flexibility to take time off. So I'm not overworked. The good news is I'll be around for a while, I hope. As long as my health is good, I'll be here for you guys. I don't take vacations. Vacations is for I don't know. If you have a tough job and it's stressful, you need vacations. But trading is not that stressful, especially the way we're trading, it's not that stressful. So there's no need for long vacations, but yeah. Should I consider opening positions that you made in the past week? Yes, you should, of course. For trades today or would change in the past 2 days make them more risky. It just depends if they are. Oh, yeah, guys, don't write on the screen. I know it happens by accident. I'll just clear your drawings. The thing is, if the position is down, you should open them up because you're getting a better price than all of us. Volodymyr, be careful. I think you're might be accidentally writing things, please. Don't make me have to kick you out. Or maybe it's in your pocket. Might, okay. Happens from time to time. But yeah, please don't write something inappropriate. But yeah. So you should open up positions. If they've already made 80%, then maybe you don't want to. But if they're down 10%, absolutely. Absolutely. Also, I teach you guys a lot of stuff because you don't have to be exactly like me. So for example, you see how in Apple I did 160, 157. You can say, hey, I'm a little bit more risky. I want to go a little bit more aggressive. I want to do 162 and a half, 160. Perfectly fine. You guys should be kind of adjusting to your liking because all of our risk management is a little bit different because some of us are closer to retirement and some of us make a higher income. And some of us have more portfolio diversity or less, right? So it's not a one size fits all. So yes. Iron Condor on Netflix. I'm a big fan of trading Netflix, not of Netflix stock, of Netflix options, specifically call credit spreads. Well, we have a good position, 25K, and we're making 1380. So yeah, you're more than welcome to open up an Iron Condor. I think that's pretty good. But on the call side, go high. I have 150 shares of Amazon covered call plus a put. Yeah, so that would be the covered strangle. If you can, get your 150 shares to 200, Jay, because 150 shares is okay, but you can't really sell a covered call into 50. So if you can raise it to 200, that would be great. So yeah, that's my recommendation. And for a covered call, you can go, let me see. I know Jay because he was in the boot camp. So some of you guys I know a little bit more personally. And others I'm going to get to know you more over time. For Amazon, I'll go like 107, 108 is perfectly fine. And for selling a put, all right, I have a secret to reveal to you guys. I have a video coming on YouTube. I can't talk about the video yet. It's coming out very, very soon. I signed some NDA stuff. I don't do sponsors. It's a sponsored video. That's why I can't talk about it. But I want to show you real quick. I do have a TD Ameritrade account. It's super boring. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because I sold Amazon 100 puts. So yeah, this is a whole can of worms, but it's really, really boring. There's nothing here. It's just SPY. And I just recently opened up QQQ. It's not an active portfolio. It's a very boring, it's just a very, very boring portfolio. I'm just selling puts on SPY. And then I don't know. I guess I got a little bit bored and I decided to start doing a little bit of QQs, triple Qs. And then I also did a little bit of Amazon. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I sold 100 put on Amazon. So this is good for medium and large account portfolios. I sold 7 contracts. This is a fair amount of money. And I am using very boring strategies, but I'm also using margin. So yeah, I mean, maybe because I don't have that much to trade, let's just talk about this. Let me go to my positions. So I only have, let me use this little spray. Any doctors in the house? How do I cure a sore throat? It's a very boring portfolio. And yeah, I'm probably going to have to sell some of it because I'll have to pay taxes, etc. But it just literally is just selling puts and calls on SPY. So it's just a SPY. So in all honesty, it's not even different from my Robinhood portfolio because it's just SPY. All of it is SPY. And I just recently opened up some Amazon. So this reminded me that I wanted to show this to you guys. And that video is coming out soon. So you'll know about it. But I just wanted to tell you, I never revealed this portfolio before. I think I'm going to reveal it on YouTube in the next week or so. But yeah, and I have an IRA here, but it's super boring. It's long-term. I don't even touch it, guys. I don't even touch this portfolio. It's just selling puts on SPY, and then it's a covered call on SPY. I did triple Q just because I'm like, oh, SPY is kind of boring. Let me look at your questions, and then taking zinc to shorten your gold. Okay, thanks. I think I had the little vitamin water with zinc. Let me answer some more questions here. How do you feel about shorting Wall? I don't know Wall very well, so you might want to ask that for the coaches. My annual enrollment expires soon. Will people contact me before then? We should probably contact you, but you can also just email me anytime, uncle@investwithhenry.com. We should probably contact. Actually, I can contact you. I love talking to people. I love talking to you guys. I don't take the calls to get enrolled because you have bad apples. You have people that are unsure. But once you guys are on this journey, once you're 100%, I'm 100%. You know what I mean? So I'm more than happy to call you Art. Just shoot me an email, uncle@investwithhenry, or message me on Discord. I'm always available for you guys, even on weekends. Anyone back test OptionsFi to see if the win rate is what it says. It is hard to do that. Back testing is hard. The only reason I also use OptionsFi is, I'll be completely honest, my friend built it and I told him about my problems. So he built something kind of for me. I'm lucky enough because, I have an audience and I've been doing this for a long time. So he was like, okay, I can build something, but it's my company, but I'll build something for you. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It works for me. So I don't care. don't know how the back test works. I think he has access to FactSet. FactSet is like there's two competitors, Bloomberg and FactSet. FactSet's 1,000 a month. So it's pretty expensive. Like I can afford it, but I guess I don't really want to, but I think that's what he used, but not sure. You skipped over team question, insane premiums. What do you think? Sorry. Let's take a look at team. Then I can kind of wrap up with my my TD Ameritrade stuff. Team is the same thing as Pan W. I have to kind of look into this a little bit more. Oh, but it is looking good in terms of selling off. I want to just tell you that, like, right from looking at it, like selling 120 puts makes sense, but I don't think I have the background on this company to tell you that right now. Okay, I would see the price earnings is negative. So I would ask me and ask Henry. This and Pan W I have to look at more. I don't want to just tell you something, especially before earnings, because I don't know. I don't know enough. But I can absolutely look into it. It's up my wheelhouse. It's a software company. And I would just say right now, 120, you can sell puts. But yeah, I have seen these companies fall a lot fast. So if you could stay on the safer side, I would. But yeah, this is a little bit riskier of a stock. Can you go over technical analysis on stocks before buy, call, credit spread, or iron corner? Yeah, sure, I can. Yeah, sure. More than happy to next time. Henry, what do you think about Apple earnings from call debit spread? Call debit spread. I'm not too hot on Apple on that. Not too hot. We did the iron condor, so that's kind of opposite of a call debit spread. Love how you're killing it on Netflix. Yeah, we're doing very good on Netflix. Netflix has been very good to us. We had multiple expirations expire. I'm a professional poker player. That's amazing, man. I love poker. I've played a lot of poker, so very much risk on in my option trading too. You should not be. You should be very risky in your poker. That's fine. Well, you're a poker player, you know, bankroll management. So if you have 100K, you do 5K buy-ins, right? With your option trading, I don't recommend that you. It's very relevant to poker, but yeah, be a little bit more safer. When people say I'm very risky, I always like to pull them back a little bit and tell them to relax a little bit. So I have to control myself sometimes, or else I get gambly way too much. You should treat them as separate. Poker is amazing game, but keep your risks to poker and leave your hard-earned money, your wealth, to the safe stuff. Okay, so for you, I know poker players can make 20, 30 grand a month, so they can do quite well. I've sat next to, I met a lot. I actually met some of the bigger guys like Phil Ivey, like he has like almost 100 million. You just want to be very careful. So be very careful. Feel free to use Ask Henry for your positions and just, yeah, feel free to run your trades by me. More than happy. Guys, you can all run your trades by me. Like, that's what you have me for. So feel free to say, hey, is this trade okay? What do you think? Okay. Boring can be good. I'm trying to make my portfolio a little bit more boring. Yes, boring is good, guys. Nothing wrong. Curious about your tax strategy. If you don't want to discuss, I understand. No, I'm an open book. I'll literally open up my bank account for you guys. I really don't care. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. I'll be super honest about anything and everything you guys want, but I don't share tax strategy because I'm not an expert and I'm not like, I just pay my taxes. I just pay ordinary income taxes. I paid like several hundreds of thousands last year, and I guess I don't really bat an eye. I'm just like, whatever, it is what it is. So I don't really have anything. But you said you use this account for taxes and sell off for that? No, I don't use this for taxes or anything. This is, oh, got you. Sorry. What I meant for taxes was when I have to pay my quarterly tax, I'll sell from here. I'm also trying to sell more from Robinhood because I have too much in Robinhood. It just is awkward because if you don't listen to this and someone just sees my portfolio on YouTube, they'll be like, oh, what happened to Henry? He lost all his money. It's like, no, I didn't lose it. I withdrew money. There's a difference, but nobody will know. That's why I'm hesitant. Then I'll get a bunch of headache comments. Oh, you lost your money. I knew it. You're a scammer. Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, you're a moron. Like the people are very toxic, unfortunately. So they don't know the picture. They're just like, oh, you lost money. You're an idiot. I'm like, that's why I'm hesitant to take out money. Otherwise, I would take out more money from Robinhood. It's good to diversify your wealth, guys. Having multiple brokerage accounts is good. At Goldman Sachs, they had Goldman Sachs, they had Chase, they had Bank of America. They use many wealth managers. What about a video 25K to 100K? The 100K to $1 million video was great. Okay. That's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. That's a fantastic idea. I'm gonna write this down for myself. That is a fantastic idea. And we'll wrap it up. I don't know why I did it, everyone. Professional singers gargle with a bit of lemon and a dash of salt in their warm water. Thank you. I have to find some salt in my Airbnb, but thank you. Can we get a big discount on OptionsFi, being you help them? I already asked them. I said, give me some codes, man. Give me some free trials. He's like, dude, I'm busy. He's an engineer. He doesn't care about any of that. He doesn't care about the money. He doesn't care about he doesn't care about it. I already asked him. He's like, no, I'm just working on the algorithm. I'm like, give me a code. No. He doesn't care. He's engineers, you know, they don't care. They're doing their engineering things. You know, so I already tried. He's like, it's already cheap enough, man. Like, they can't do anything for you. I'm like, okay, all right, got you. So I already bothered him a lot about OptionsFi. What's your feelings on QSR? Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. By the way, I don't follow QSR. I can look into it if you want me to. If you want to post about it and ask Henry, I can. But we'll wrap it up here. Just seeing what else we got. Any thoughts on portfolio strategy for stocks we already own? I think Jay just came back in, so just watch the recording from Monday and then just ask me questions and ask Henry. I'm happy to get you caught up. I don't have banking. I don't have any banking stocks right now. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you all soon. Hopefully I'll be better by Monday. And yeah, let's make some money, guys, but be safe. All righty. Bye-bye.